Hi, it's Simon Keeling here again, and just wanted to update you in this video on conditions during the course of the week ahead, how we're seeing things developing in the week ahead. And we've got quite a confused setup out there at the moment. We'll go through the charts. This is the chart for midday today, so this is the current position. We've got high pressure out towards the west of the country. These white lines incidentally are isobars. We've got low pressure developing down across central parts of Europe. It's actually the upper air that's the key to this at the moment, and that's these coloured areas you can see marked on these charts. This is the height, what we call the geopotential height at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet, and it's this which really opens the door to a lot of what's happening at the moment. You see this area of amber air that's down here across eastern parts of Iberia. Well, that's cooler air at upper levels, and here as well to the west of the Azores, and much cooler air to the north of the country too. So we've got a northeasterly flow through the course of today, and this is how the rainfall prediction looks for this afternoon. So starting to see some outbreaks of rain. Look, you can see most of those there breaking out across France during the course of this afternoon. Heavy bursts of rain. These are just showers that will go up over the high ground of the South Midlands and the Welsh Mountains. Knocking that on into this evening, watch this area of thundery rain moving its way slowly northwards into the early hours of Sunday morning. Focused out towards the west and to the south of the country, but very little through more central and eastern areas. I think here will be tending to stay dry. Into Sunday, and in the morning again it's going to be southern and western parts of the country that are the focus for any rain, and then through the afternoon similar conditions once again, but this area of rain that you can see across southern parts of the country has been pretty persistent in its prediction over the last few runs of the model, so perhaps turning wetter kind of around Hampshire, Berkshire, Oxfordshire, Wiltshire during the course of tomorrow afternoon. Could be looking at 5 or 10 mil there. Over Ireland certainly wetter, and that may just nudge into western parts of Scotland too, but look how unsettled it is across Europe. We've got cold air at upper levels, hot air at the surface, and it's just generating lots of thunderstorms. So into Sunday evening, still we've got this focus for rain across southern parts and western parts of the country, dry towards the east, but another area of thundery rain here, look, through the early hours of Monday morning, just edging its way northwards, may clip the far southeast, but getting into East Anglia, could be looking at 5 or 6 mil, perhaps more, across East Anglia. Another area of thundery rain running up the western coast of the country. Here we could be looking at 5 to 10 millimetres, perhaps even more, but through these central areas up into northeastern parts of England, I think much drier here. So this is how the chart looks then for Monday. An area of low pressure becoming pretty complex across the British Isles and across Europe. Look how this trough at upper levels is digging in. That's that U shape there you can see come through. This is the colder air at upper levels. Here's high pressure out towards the west, and if we take a look at the rainfall prediction now into Monday afternoon, there's our rain gone from East Anglia. 1 or 2 showers breaking out across the country, but I think generally dry for much of the British Isles, although some rain still hanging around in the afternoon across western parts of Scotland. Overnight into Tuesday, starting to see some showers developing out towards the west of Scotland, Ireland, West Wales, far southwest of England, and perhaps another area of showers trying to get into the far southeast, although my confidence on this is low. I think it's going to be the far east of East Anglia and eastern Kent, if anything, that catches them during the course of Tuesday morning. These western areas seeing some more showers once again. As we go through Tuesday itself, showers tending to break out more widely across the country. Northern and western areas are most at risk, but East Anglia and the southeast probably staying largely fair. And then overnight, most of the showers will be fading away. Still some left though for Scotland, and perhaps 1 or 2 running onto the western coasts of England and Wales during the course of Tuesday night into Wednesday. But for most, it is going to become dry once again. For Wednesday morning, a similar pattern really. We've got an area of low pressure that's over the country during Wednesday. So I think Wednesday starting off bright, but then cumulus clouds developing and showers getting going during the course of the day. And I think by the afternoon, 1 or 2 of those could be quite heavy. The focus for them by then, the Midlands, Wales, Ireland, western parts of Scotland, relatively few for more eastern areas. Be a similar pattern overnight as well, as the showers fade away into Thursday morning. Still some running up these western coasts, and for Thursday morning starting off bright, but then the showers getting going once again into Thursday afternoon. The focus for them through western Scotland, Ireland, western Wales and southwest England, but fewer elsewhere. And the reason for that is that this area of colder air at upper levels is starting to become less organised. It's starting to warm through, and so it's going to be the areas nearer the area of low pressure that we see the showers. Relatively few for most of mainland and eastern parts of England. Overnight into Friday, looking as if that area of low pressure still stays close by, so still some showers down western coast, but most central and eastern areas tending to stay dry. And then for Friday itself, starting off bright, but showers once again developing during the day. I think a tendency for the showers perhaps to be a little bit heavier during the course of Friday. A more accentuated U in that trough on Friday across Scotland, northern England and western parts of the country, so one or two of the showers could be fairly heavy. Into the weekend, well, we're looking at high pressure trying to build back in again during the course of the weekend. This is backed up by several of the models. That's the GFS. This is the ensemble for the same time. Where is it? There it is, and you see this ridge of high pressure here building through, so dry conditions starting to become established. And if we knock that on into the early part of the week after next, so we're getting up to about the 13th and 14th of June, hints that the jet stream starting to return to Ireland and Scotland, perhaps bringing more unsettled conditions here, but for the south of the country staying dry at least until the middle or the end of the week, when things probably are going to be turning more unsettled, that jet stream becoming more established. I should have said these charts are available from weathercentral.de, and we thank them for their permission to use the charts in this forecast. Hope that's been useful for you, and look forward to updating you again soon.